Hello YouTube. Well, I'm back. It's been a long time. Today's date is the 5th of August 2026. The last time I went out on my bike was January, I do believe it's January the 9th this year. So it's a long time. So because of that, I'm doing a local. I'm probably going to end up getting stung, nettles, scratched, brambles. And guess what? I don't care. I really don't care. The fact that I've actually got out at last. A lot has happened since my last video. Taken early retirement after nearly 44 years in the building and maintenance industry as a heating engineer slash plumber. Best thing I ever did. At first it weren't by choice. Yeah, I'm doing a local ride purely and simply because of the time I've not been out on my bike. In fact, I've not done much of anything really. A few walks that I've put on Komoot, but aside from that, not a lot. Mainly because I've not been able to. As a lot of you are aware of, I've got problems with my back, and I've been put on the waiting list, which was last October, and I'm still on it. I don't want to concentrate on that. Dragonfly. I've lost all my fitness. I mean, I'm probably going to be puffing and blowing at some point in time. But it is what it is. I'm not bothered. The fact of the matter is that I'm out on my bike again. Yeah, I'm puffing a bit now, but I've got it in eco. I usually do that when I first start back out. So I can just really see what my ability is. another reason I'm doing this ride as well. Not just from my benefit, or for my benefit. It's just to make sure that my bike's okay. It's been parked up and never turned a wheel since January, so just wanted to make sure that everything is okay. But the main reason is because it's a short ride. It's only about, I think it's about 17 miles. It's a little over 1,000 feet of ascent. But the good thing about it is the fact that it's got, the full ride has got about 11 miles of single track. So whether I'll do all of that, seeing as I'm doing it just from memory, remains to be seen. I'll just have to see how I get on as the ride goes on. Just glad to be out. Great. No, you're okay, love, no problem. One thing that never ceases to, I won't say amaze me, because it's not an amazement, but always makes me smile, and that is how friendly people are in Sheffield. I'm not saying that they're not friendly in other places in the country or world. But in Sheffield, it's not very often you walk past someone or ride past someone and they don't smile, say hello, or good morning or whatever. So friendly. Another one of the reasons why we moved up here. Determined to keep it in eco as long as possible. Hiya. Down up by the O. Good. You know what I mean? They're friendly. I have to go into eye assistance mode in a bit. course the GoPro will make it just look like flat. That bit is really steep, especially on an heavy e-bike in eco. Being naughty now. This bit's footpath. Alright then, pal. I think that met with a bit of disapproval, but at least one of them could have been because I was on an e-bike, could have been because I was on a footpath, who knows. Guess what? I really don't care. Pretty much certain that this is a bridleway. But if it's not, then it is what it is. I honestly think that whoever it was that, you know, that designated footpaths, bridleways, TROs and all that needs to get somebody else to do it, purely and simply because what similarities there are between a, I don't know, 4x4, like a Land Rover, a horse and a pedal cycle must have been smoking something, because that's what we all get lumped together with. I mean, how the hell can a pedal cycle be remotely the same as a horse? So the way they think is that if a horse can't get through I don't know, a gateway of 2 foot wide, and a pedal cycle can't either, which is absolutely ridiculous. Busy road this, which we're now leaving. Ooh, that's a nasty pedal strike on the corner of that rock. I know it's a bit late to mention it, but I'll mention it anyway, just in case if you're new to my channel. And also, while I'm on the subject of my channel, while I've been out of action, so to speak, I've had 3 new subscribers. Just want to thank you. Alright, I'm only on 108 subscribers, but it has to start somewhere. I'm hoping now I've retired, and I'm hoping that once I've got something done with my back, I'm hoping I'm going to get out a lot more. Yeah, I know it's a bit late to mention it, but I will anyway. People that watch my channel, they'll probably notice rather that I've made some changes to the bike. In the shape of stop. For my 60th birthday, my daughter bought me these bars. They are absolutely gorgeous. Hope 35 rise carbon fibre chameleon bars. I also moved my Kiox display from there down to there. Bought myself another mount for my Garmin and shifted that from there and put it up there and moved it forward slightly, and it's made it so much more comfortable, so much more comfortable. But the thing is, I look at me Garmin a lot more than I look at the Kiox display. The way I look at it is, if I'm struggling to get uphill and I'm in the lowest gear, then I move up a mode or two. I'm happy with the fact that so far the only time I've put it in an higher mode was to get out of that steep climb at Treaton Dyke. Apart from that, I've been in tour all time at Eco. The last time I came out in January, I couldn't get my mountain bike trousers on, my long leg trousers. Well, since then I've lost nearly 2 stone and I'm now able to get my trousers back on. I've got my shorts on now because it's warm and you're wearing long trousers. These shorts were very, very tight on me, and now I'm having to wear a belt to keep them up. So that, as far as I'm concerned, is a massive plus. And I'm well pleased with myself. To say how inactive I've been, that has been 99% diet. It's helped me to lose that weight. So I'm over the moon with that. Now this definitely is a footpath. Any walkers come along? Or stop? Super. That is the old Chesterfield Canal to my left. What they're going to put back in water and reopen. Join up the landlocked section. Somebody's been through here and cut it all back. Because in the summer months, that bit there, path has come through, is normally closed right up with brambles, and this bit is as well, brambles and nettles. Another dragonfly. Second one I've seen while I've been out today. This is a really nice section. This eventually joins up with a section called the Puddle Bank. Because they're doing all the work on the canal, that is closed. I can't remember for the life of me if there's a section in between that's open. Thank you. That's the canal to my left. And when it's wet, that does fill up with water. Not right to the top, but there's definitely water in it. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. That way there to the right is the way I go. I mean, there is another thing what's dawned on me as well. Well, before I retired, I'll be first to admit that I was very, very wary about doing any rides that might result in me getting badly injured, and it ended up having time off work. Well, now I'm not working, I'm not beholden to anybody, so I can do whatever I want, whenever I want, and as long as it's legal, wherever I want. So, with that in mind, I intend to push myself a bit more. You know, once I've got some level of fitness back and I've lost some more weight, I don't want to kill myself. Because I ain't got no gaffer to phone up. I say, oh, I'm not coming into work today because I've done this or I've done that. I can do, you know, to a certain extent I can do whatever I want. Maybe some of the stuff I've been scared to do in the past might not be quite as, you know, wary about tackling. Like Cavedale. Cavedale has always been my bloody nemesis. Cheers, buddy. I've always been wary about that section though, not because of that adverse camber, but I've lost count how many times I've been through there and ingested a bloody fly or two. Right, that's it. I'm going to end the ride here. I've done nearly 20 miles. I'm hoping that the next one's going to be in the Peak District, or maybe something like the Peak District, something that's above, you know, 2,000 feet, climbing maybe 20 odd miles. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how I get over on this ride first. But yeah, I'll try and make an half decent video out of this one, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope I enjoy it as well. It's been a while since I've done any editing, so that's it. I'll see you on the next ride. That's it. See ya. Bye.